day, everyone. You're welcome to Political Matters and OPC TV Sundays Communication. My name is Alagbe Kayode, and today I'm by the news stand. As you can see, I'm here to interview people concerning debatable topics. So today I'll be talking to our interviewers, and I'll be asking them about the comments that was made by the Nigerian government concerning the Oodua nation and the Biafra nation. So don't go nowhere. When we come back, we'll be talking to our interviewers. We'll be back. Yes, please, can we know you, sir?
Well, my name is Emmanuel, Pastor.
Okay, Mr. Emmanuel, Pastor Emmanuel, thank you for coming to our program today. Yes, sir. So let's talk about the federal government. They have given a standing warning to its citizens concerning the Oodua nation and also the Biafra nation. They have asked them to desist from any part of any form of secession that they are thinking about. So let's get your reactions concerning this.
My reaction concerning that as a Nigerian and as a citizen of Nigeria is that if the federal government have done what is necessary, all this agitation will end. When they are not doing the right thing, you know, that is the next thing that people will do. To be agitating, at least so many options has been given to federal government, which they did not fulfill. We talk about true federalism, those things were swept under carpet. And we are also talking about how are we going to get state securities for the issue of security in Nigeria, yet those things were also swept on carpet. And if federal government are warning about the Oodua and the Biafran of the issue, why is it that they are not warning about Boko Harams and the Fulani X-Men and bandits, all these things that is happening in northern area? But we are seeing some atom of this marginalization we are talking about, because we quite believe there is a marginalization, am I right? If not, I can't see reason why Nigerians and the government of Nigeria will not address the pressing issues against the country. We are only addressing the one that is not pressing. These people, so-called Biafra or so-called Ooduas, is because there is too much hunger in the country. I deep in they are doing what they're supposed to do. All these people wouldn't have to do it. That's one thing I believe. If you calculate what is going on in Nigeria, you discover that people are going on hungry. You now find out the increment of things every day. Now, the same federal government, which I know, give us a promise at the first time they came into power, that fuel is going to come down to a rate of 50 naira. But we are now being buying fuel at the rate of 200 naira. One. Then, the same government told us that the issue of Boko Haram will end under 3 months they come in. Instead of that, there was increments. We have bandits, we have X-Men, we have also Miatikala, different forms of organization coming up to give Nigeria a serious problem. And yet those things was not addressed. And we are talking about the Ooduas and the Biafra. That is not our problem. Our problem is that government should address the sitting problem on the ground. After they address, then you will not know how these people will be agitating for those things. Number one is that I believe that there was a sharing formula on this country, and there was a 3 ethnic groups that makes up Nigeria. If I'm not mistaken, there's many other ethnic groups, but this is the recognized 3 ethnic group. If I'm not mistaken, Igbo, Hausa, and Yorubas. And now how is it that one tribe will be ruling a country for years, yet there was nothing happening? We are not seeing the out benefit of their leaderships. Why not do it so that everybody will feel, at least we feel free in the country? You come to the appointment was 0. It was only one tribe. If we are to think about this, let us go back to the drawing board. This is why Ojukwu, the first thing that make Ojukwu to agitate on Biafra, because he has seen it as a spiritual man as a man who have led Nigeria and understand what it is, and you know that in time coming, the situation will be worse than what we are seeing today. And that is why Ojukwu has to go for that. Today, those issues was not addressed. How do you think that the upcoming ones will not still repeat what Ojukwu did? That is what we are seeing now. So please, let Nigeria, so-called president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, if he can come out and address the nation and address this issue. Because he's addressing the nation is not the problem. Is to address this issue on the ground. Nigeria, everybody will go back.
And let's talk about let's quickly talk about not wasting much of your time. Let's talk about the petrol subsidy, the hike in petrol subsidy. I think it has gone to about 500 billion naira now. And if the hike in petrol subsidy also be an hike in the prices of petrol, let's get your reactions concerning this.
The petrol subsidy, you see, why I wouldn't make much statement over that is because the same people on this government criticize the government of Jonathan when Jonathan was forced to do it. Then criticize him. And now why are they revising it back? Is it not part of those tribal settlements and injustice of the country? Now, you knew in quite all right that these people, this fuel subsidy, when we did it by now, by then, maybe by now it would have suited to our own economy. But now, you are bringing it back, and when you told us that what Jonathan is doing is rubbish, and now they have not done anything about it, and they are revising it back. I don't think it's the best. If I may to say, it's not the best.
Good day, sir. Please, can we know you, sir?
My name is, I am popularly known as Simple.
Okay, Mr. Simple, yeah. And so let's talk about first the federal government. They've come out and warned Nigerians about the secession plan of the Oodua nation and also Biafra. I want to get your reactions concerning this.
The situation in the country now has gotten to a stage whereby nobody can stop the division of the country. Shall you understand? The reason because we have, for more than 60 years now, Nigeria, we have been looking up to Nigeria for something good. But the more we are waiting, they keep on telling us that things will get better. Things will get better. But we are not seeing the betterment. We are not seeing the improvement. We are not seeing the effort. But every time they keep on telling us that Nigeria will get better, I myself am tired of the situation in Nigeria. So I support the division of this country. If it is a way forward, I support it. Like in the issue of Biafra started this issue at first stage, but now the Yorubas, they have joined, they have realized that yes, the Nigeria today is not working. So I am in support of that. If it is, that is how peace is going to reign in this country, because when looking at the country now, there's no peace, there's division among ourselves. But each time the governors, our governors from the eastern region, from the western region, and from the northern region, they keep on telling us that we should be in one unit, we should be united. But to me now, a Yoruba will say an Igbo man, you get, he will not see him as a brother, and the Igbo man will say a Yoruba man, he will not still see him as a brother. Outside will say an Igbo man, in fact, it will be as if he has seen an animal. So how can you tell me that the country will work? It's not gonna work. So all we need is for everybody to go his own separate way. You get, we can still become friends.
Yeah.
Because if this country, maybe Biafra goes their way or Oodua goes their way, you get, that does not mean that we cannot relate. You get, we can relate in so many ways, but putting us together, it doesn't make sense, whereby the unity is not speaking.
So in your own opinion, the division of the country is a necessity?
Yeah, yes, of course. It's highly necessity, because remain looking at it now, majority of Nigerians, they want to go. They want to go. So to me, I'm among those that wants to go also, because I am part of Biafra.
Now let's quickly talk about the hike in petrol subsidy now. It has increased over about 500 billion naira. Let's get your reaction, because if there's an hike on petrol subsidy, definitely there will be an hike in the price of petrol per liter. So let's quickly get your reactions concerning this.
When it comes to the issue of petrol, um, ever since our President Buhari is on seat, let me just say, let me start from even when he wanted to be elected as president of this country. I remember his promises that if truly elected as president of this country, that everything is gonna come down. When like in the issue of fuel, that fuel is going to come down. But ever since this man has been on the throne, instead of the fuel coming down, they keep on telling the thing keep on increasing in. People keep on suffering because whereby the fuel we are having increment in fuel or scarcity of fuel, which means it will affect other part of sector to affect the market, those that are selling market, because majority of what we do is we use fuel, we use oil. So you cannot expect when the fuel increase and you expect people not to increase their market. Yes, they like now the fuel formerly was 100 and I think 145 naira, you get. But after the coronavirus, the government, they have to level it down. They sold it at 125 naira. Before you know it, they increase it again to this level of 100, and some people are selling 169, some people are selling 167, you get. So even up to this moment, they are still talking that they want to increase fuel again, you get. So I don't know where this country is moving to. They say that they cannot be able to, the subsidy side, they cannot be able to continue to, you know, to keep responsibility of fuel subsidy, you get. So I don't know which way forward is this country. I don't know what we have committed in the issue of fuel scarcity, this fuel issue, because if they increase fuel now, definitely transportation will increase. So it's not only we transporters are suffering it, the passenger also, they are suffering it. They are suffering from this same particular issue. So let the government, if they know what to do, let them do it. The promise they made to us when they were about to enter the throne, when they were about to enter the seat, we have not seen that promise. We have not seen their effort in the area of fuel. So let them do something about it. If they cannot do something about it, I don't know what to say. The government are saying that very soon they will increase fuel to 200 and something, you get. I heard it on Wazobia, you get, some weeks ago, said that very soon that the fuel increments will go high. So I don't know which way forward. Definitely if this thing go high now, by now we are carrying 100 naira from here to Isheri. So if we increase again, definitely we have to increase the transport, you get. Even as we are carrying 100 naira, some passengers are not entering because they are not finding it so easy for them. There's those, more especially those salary earners, they will calculate how much is their salary, and by the time they will calculate it, the transport, the issue of as in the transportation aspect will have taken almost half of their salary. So they will not like to be entering 100 naira. They will be saying it's 50 naira. How much are we paying fuel? We that is transporter. So please let the government do something about this fuel scarcity. So that's it.
Okay, good day, Mr. Yema.
Good morning.
Yeah, the Nigerian government, the federal government yesterday have warned Nigerians, its citizens, against the Oodua nation and the Biafra nation. I want to get a reaction concerning this.
If the government is warning about the Oodua and the Biafra nation, it's not today the agitation started. Number one, from the beginning, we the citizen, we know that every region in this country know where they belong. So as long as the country is not moving forward, it's not working out again, the nation have collapsed. So the best way is to break out, is for them to go their separate ways. Because I don't see the reason why we are one Nigeria and the other part are enjoying the resources of the country and the other part are suffering. So there is a big gap there. So, and what is happening now, let me say, the North and the Fulani, they have already divided the nation. Not the nation divide itself, but the North have already divided the nation. Because I don't see any way that the nation will be united again. So the time have passed where we are talking about unite Nigeria. Nigeria is not unite anymore. So the tribalism that is going on in the country have already break the nation into three parts.
Ask you a question. In your opinion, do you think tribalism is what's affecting us in this country now? Do you think because of we have different cultures and different religion, do you think that's what is really affecting us in the country right now?
That's the reason. The tribalism that is going on is not today that it started. It started from our forefathers during the time of, I think, after the war. You know, before the war, before they merged the two nations together, before they merged the Biafra, because Biafra is already a nation before Nigeria. So the Biafra have been there before Nigeria. So why the white people unite the two countries, the two different regions together for them to form one nation? So, and they see that it's not working out. That is what caused the war. And the war have ended, but the tribalism is still going on. So, and the tribalism that have already started, that is going on from the beginning, it will not stop. Because if you look at it now, you look, the North have developed, and the West have developed, but the East, there is nothing to talk about. There is no government infrastructure. Government is not doing anything. Now the people are clamoring, telling the government that they should come and do things in the East so that there will be unity, so that it will balance the equation in the country. But they are all adamant because now the people have risen and everybody have open eyes. Look at the development that is going on in the North. Everything now have been transferred to North. Assuming there is a sea in the North, let me tell you, the Apapa Wharf it could have been transferred to the North already. So, but because of they didn't have sea, that is why the international the port are still in Lagos. So now we and the West and the East, you know, they have already seen the tribalism that are going on. So themselves, the West have already risen that they will not take this anymore. But if you say it's one Nigeria, look at what is happening in the government, in every post, every parastatals in the government belong to the North. So if it's one Nigeria, it wouldn't have been so. But now, because they not already know, the Fulanis, they have already known that this is not one Nigeria. Look at the time of Obasanjo. You know, Obasanjo have every audacity to put all his tribe, the West, in the government, but he didn't do so because he believed in one Nigeria. Now, how can the North now enter the Buhari? He now take all the Fulanis and put in government. They occupy everything. So we have open eyes and see what is going on. Let me tell you, if you go in the North, every side, even in the Sambisa forest, there is an airport there. You know, every part of the North, there is airport, international airport. So why? Now in the East, there is no international airport. It's only West and the North. So what is going on? So we have seen the marginalization is too much, it's unbearable. We the East and the West, we cannot relate because I believe that before the West, you know, they are compromising. They are thinking that, you know, after the North, they are compensating them. But now they have seen that all this is they are just using their brain. The North are using them to get to do what they want to do. So now they have open eyes and they want to break out. That is why you see a lot of agitation, a lot of sensation everywhere. because of what is going on in the country is unbearable anymore. No one can take this. So even a little child now, nobody wants to bear the name Nigeria. Even I myself, I'm ashamed of bearing that name Nigeria. So everybody don't want to bear that because the name have stayed. Look at what happened in the Lekki case. How can a citizen, if we are Nigeria, if you call yourself a Nigerian, our government killing the youth, and the government is not okay? Now the case have already closed. Now the Nigerian flag, people that are holding the nation flag, and they were killed, and nothing was done about that. That case have closed. That is how Nigerians have been killing. Let me tell you, the people that are doing this killing that you are hearing up and down is the North, the Fulanis. So they are the ones that are, because they have already invaded Nigeria. They want to take over Nigeria. They said it, that Nigeria belongs to them. Even one of the ministers in Nigeria from the North is a Fulani. He said the oil that is in Nigeria belongs to them. So if you say one Nigeria, how can one Hausa man have 13 oil wells? Why the people that are having the oil, they don't have oil well? So have you seen where an Hausa, a graduate, an Hausa man is looking for a job? Because immediately he finishes his service, the job is waiting for him. But look at the East and the West. They are the ones that will be carrying file up and down, because they have already said, there is no way that the North will finish his university and be looking for job. So this is the tribalism that is going on in the country. Number one, we are not one. This country is not one anymore. So the best thing that will happen to this nation is to divide the nation split it into three, let every region go their separate ways. That's the only way there will be peace in this country. Because if you see what is going on now, okay, now if it's one Nigeria, why the Sharia is going on in the North? Why the killing is going on in the North? What do they want? I think in the time of the militants in Nigeria, they know what they are fighting for, because they are drilling oil from their place and they are not giving them anything. There is no development in their state. Now they are fighting for it, for the development, for them to compensate them, for them to give them something, because they are drilling the oil from their place. That one is understandable. And they are not killing the Nigeria, they are kidnapping the white, because they are drilling the oil from their place and they are not doing anything for them. So now they do what? They call for amnesty and the people surrendered, and some of them were taken outside the country to go and learn one thing or the other, and everywhere was calm. Now, if they are talking about Boko Haram and the kidnapping, what is their mission? What are they fighting for? Are they fighting to take over the North? Are they fighting to rule, to subdue the Hausas? Because we know that the Hausas, they are very good. It's the Fulani that don't have any place. They don't have a country of their own. They are the ones that are invading our land. How can a nation now build a railway from Nigeria to Chad, while you have not built a railway from the west to the east? There is no railway in the east, and you are building railway from here to the Niger Republic. Our president, is it from Niger? So what is going on here? So what we know is that they have already invaded Nigeria. The people that are not Nigeria, they have already invaded this country to take over this. That is why you see the Fulani. This Fulani we are talking about, they are not Nigerians. So they have already occupied every parastatus, every post in Nigeria to intimidate us, to kill us. So now that is why you see a lot of agitation. People are coming up that they want to go their separate way. Then if the Fulani that they hand over the government, the British hand over the government, want to take Nigeria, they should take, because we, the East, we cannot take it anymore, because we know what we want. Believe you me, if Biafra come today, within 6 years, you will see how Biafra will be. It will be better than some of the European countries. So if you see some of the neighboring African countries that have nothing, but their place is developed, that you will not find out tribalism in any way. They are all one, because they believe in their country. But in this country, there is a lot of tribalism in Nigeria. We don't believe that we are one, and we will never be one. So that's the only thing.
Now let's quickly talk about, we are still going to be talking about the federal government here. It was said this morning in the Punch newspaper that there have been another hike in petrol subsidy. It has risen to about 50 billion naira. Let's get your reactions quickly concerning. And this will mean that because of the rise in the petrol subsidy, we are going to have another rise in the price of petrol per liter. So let's just quickly get a reaction concerning this.
If I will say anything concerning the subsidy that I've already implemented in the fuel, the price we are buying fuel now, look at the time of Jonathan, we know how much we are buying fuel. So what is happening now? Now they are implementing the subsidy in the fuel. It will make the fuel price to go high. Now the people are clamoring. There is no, everything is so expensive. People cannot eat well anymore. Look at grocery in Nigeria, very expensive because of the fuel increase, because of all these things are going high. So how can we survive in this country? Are they planning good for the citizens of this country? What is their plan? Because what we know that there is no plan. The government have no plan in this country. Every day we are hearing increment of things, because of the government don't have price. And if they are putting any price tag in anything in Nigeria, they put it high. In South Africa, if they are putting any increment, they put from 1 rand, 2 rand, or 3 rand, so that the people, they will not even feel it. They will not feel anything at all. But in Nigeria, look at the way people are suffering. There is no good road in Nigeria. There is nothing, no government water, and they are talking about subsidy. What is the meaning of that? So that means they want to kill us. They want the hunger to kill the innocent people. There is no work. So what is happening? So what we know, believe you me, before the end of this year, maybe we are going to be buying fuel for 300 or 400 naira.
Thank you very much for watching our program. This is Political Masters and OPC TV SUNDOS Communications. We've gotten the reactions of people concerning today's topic today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share our video. We are OPC TV SUNDOS Communications. Have a nice day. Goodbye.